Are you hungry for the latest news and trends from the internet? Welcome to What's Cooking on the Internet, your one-stop shop for discovering the hottest digital delights. Hit that subscribe button and let's get cooking.
Can a secure messaging app be a national security risk? Let me know what you think in the comments. As we rely more and more on technology, the lines between security and vulnerability are getting blurrier by the day. A recent revelation has left many wondering if a secure messaging app can actually put national security at risk. The Atlantic's editor-in-chief, Jeffrey Goldberg, recently got added to a Signal messaging app group chat that included members of the Trump administration. They were discussing plans to bomb Yemen. Goldberg said he got a Signal connection request from someone he thought was National Security Advisor Michael Waltz. 2 days later, he was added to a conversation with what looked like 18 members of the administration, including Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth and Vice President J.D. Vance. The conversation was about bombing Yemen, which happened just 2 days later. This raises some big questions about the security of sensitive information. Signal is designed to be secure, with end-to-end encryption and disappearing messages. But it's not meant for sharing classified info. In fact, government aides are supposed to avoid sharing classified info on apps like Signal unless they forward or copy those messages to an official government account right away. The fact that a journalist was accidentally added to the group chat creates even more security and legal issues. Sharing classified info with someone who wasn't supposed to see it is basically a leak, even if it was an accident. This raises questions about the accountability and responsibility of national security officials who use secure messaging apps to discuss sensitive stuff. Congressional Democrats are calling for an investigation into the national security officials involved in this Signal conversation. This is a huge national security breach and heads should roll, said Pennsylvania Rep. Chris DeLuzio. We need a full investigation and hearing into this. This incident highlights the need for more transparency and accountability when it comes to using secure messaging apps by national security officials. While Signal is secure, it's not a substitute for proper protocols and procedures for handling sensitive info. In the end, the use of secure messaging apps by national security officials raises some big questions about security and vulnerability. While Signal is a secure app, it's not meant for sharing classified info. The inclusion of a journalist in the group chat, even by accident, creates new security and legal issues. As we move forward, it's essential that we prioritize transparency and accountability in the use of secure messaging apps by national security officials. Some key takeaways. Asterisk using secure messaging apps by national security officials is not uncommon, but it's not without risk. This incident highlights the need for greater transparency and accountability. Asterisk the inclusion of a journalist in the group chat, even by accident, creates new security and legal issues. Sharing classified info with someone who wasn't supposed to see it is a classic definition of a leak, even if it was unintentional. Asterisk this incident raises questions about the accountability and responsibility of national security officials who use secure messaging apps to discuss sensitive info. Asterisk the use of secure messaging apps by national security officials highlights the need for greater transparency and accountability in the use of such apps.